You know, after we talked about Obama and all the things we have to give up, you think there's any sacrificing going on with Dancing with the Stars last night? What happened?
Denise Richards had a dance-off with Holly Madison, who you kept watching her bazunga shake.
She was wearing them last night, too. She had the fringe last night.
They had a dance-off.
I'm fascinated by the fringe.
Yeah, well, she's got big boobies. They had a dance-off, and actually Denise Richards got more points than Holly Madison, but she got kicked off. You know, that's Denise Richards.
When she had more points by the judges or the people calling
by
a vote?
By the judges. She had 2 more points than Holly Madison.
Okay.
And
but then people call in. That's what makes the difference.
Yeah.
Is this one the one with the fringe?
This is the one that Barbara loves her fringes.
The
story with the fringe on
They're both
top.
kind of stiff. I mean, I don't care. You could be sexy, but they are just a little stiff.
But you know, now you see what has happened to me because of all of you. I'm hooked, and I watch this. I mean, I'm listening to the president. I'm watching Dancing with the Stars. But when Denise lost...
It's the decline of the Western civilization. Barbara Walters is watching Dancing with the Stars.
I thought those discussions every day, and you and I are always saying, we don't see it. I thought I should be with it. So I watched it.
Go ahead, girl.
Okay, so what I was going to say is when Denise lost, and she said, you know, I really got a lot out of this, and it was great for my children because they could see that I could dance. I thought she was a very graceful loser, and I thought that was nice and should be noted. Boy, it is tough. You know, you do everything, you're knocking yourself out, and then the judges, who I think are terrific, you know, this one gets a 5, I'm killing myself,
it's like
I'm getting a 6.
with the Republicans.
But, you know, I think to be a graceful loser is important.
And that's a really hard show to do. I mean, they don't have a dance background. So for Denise Richards to get out, you put yourself out there for everybody to criticize you.
Yeah. Who does the choreographer? Does the partner do the choreography?
The partner does the choreography.
They deserve an extra
Absolutely.
kudos.
They work really
Do I have
hard.
to keep watching? Have I done enough?
You must keep watching, Barbara. We're not done.
This is the thing. The first one's always free. But then they come and they drag you back in. You and Don Corleone.
Can I say happy birthday to Gloria Steinem? Gloria Steinem means a lot to me, and a lot of women.
She's not going to be on Dancing with the Stars.
She made a lot of changes. There she is. I believe that she's 75 today, and happy birthday, Gloria. She's changed a lot of our lives. Very important woman in the 20th century.
Well, another really impressive woman in the 20th century, of course, is the fabulous Aretha Franklin.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say how old Aretha is because, you know, I just feel like if she wants you to know, she'll tell you.
It's probably on Wikipedia.
It's on all the papers.
But it's not true. It's not the right age. That I know.
Yeah. Really?
Yes.
She's more?
I'm not saying.
You're not discussing.
But it's Aretha's birthday. And we got nothing but respect for her. Now, 43-year-old Cindy Crawford bears... Is that old?
Well, no, but
not on her.
Well, she's bared it all in the new Allure magazine and reveals her daily regimen, which includes a day cream with antioxidants, sunscreen, night cream, eye cream, microdermabrasion, and protecting the skin on her hands, neck, and chest. Does she have any time for her children? That's what I want to know. What the hell?
It doesn't take that much time. When you boil it down, I was discussing this with Lori Klein, who does my makeup, thank goodness. And she said she's been doing this since she was 16. I mean, her business is beauty. She uses a day cream and a night cream and a night cream. And so do you. That doesn't take a lot.
Don't I look exactly like Cindy Crawford?
Like Cindy Crawford.
Well, you know, it's so funny.
Microdermabrasion, that's a whole...
Then you just have to rub your face on a rug for microdermabrasion. And you look stunning after that.
Oh,
but it's so funny.
Just rub your face like a dog.
Cindy Crawford is 43. She looks amazing.
Yeah.
All of the stuff that she did.
She's gorgeous anyway.
But what I'm saying is all of the things that she did to look so gorgeous, all of that routine, they still put Taylor Swift on the cover of the magazine, who's what is she, 19? Oh,
wow. Well,
so, you know, it's just
That's
like...
all right. Cindy had her time on the cover.
I think Taylor Swift, first of all, is like one of the biggest musicians right now, but I don't think they're competing.
Pictures of Cindy.
White girl.
Look at that. It's a spooky
do you have
girl.
pictures of Cindy?
But this also makes it... We were talking about Julia Roberts. Remember we were talking about Julia Roberts and why she, you know, maybe why she doesn't have a sexy, you know, because Julia Roberts doesn't do... I'm not saying she has to, but, you know, when you do stuff like that, it kind of keeps that in people's minds.
This is also a different art. She's a model. I mean, this has been
a business of maintaining. Again, because we didn't...
A lot of it
we
seems
showed
to
them
be more
quickly.
prevention than
Is that Cindy? No.
That's Cindy.
Yeah, that's Cindy.
Cindy
All
Crawford
of those.
keeps
Was
up.
that black was Cindy.
I'll just say, this is a woman who keeps up her sexy. You know what I mean? Like she keeps up the sexy, and I think you have a point, Sherry, in terms of like doing
keeps up the sexy. So when when people
that's hard to do. I give up keeping up the sexy a long time ago. After the second kid, for me, I'm like the only cream I use is butt cream. I'm like change the diaper. Perfect.
Well, it's not bad.
What?
The butt cream?
Baby products are very good.
Okay, well, that's what I'm using. So. I'll send you some butt cream.
No, I just was... what you were talking about, Cindy being what now?
Yeah, because we had a discussion about people thought maybe Julia Roberts was losing that sexy. Her movie came in
at 41.
At 41. Right. And we were trying to figure out why.
Did it occur to anyone that maybe the movie wasn't that interesting? I'm just saying because when you have Nick Cage, who has this thing called Numbers, and he's trying to figure out how the world is ending, and then you have this great sort of fun, silly movie that turns out to be quite funny. It might not have, she's done the caper movies, so maybe that wasn't her movie. I suspect that a good script and a great editor, as you know how I feel about editors, may bring Julia where she needs to be. And 41, I mean, if this is what they look like at 41, God bless them.
Keep putting that lotion on.
Shoot, I use lotion everywhere but on my face.
Listen, my advice, try the butt cream.
I agree.
For what, baby? For what? Shoot. Yeah. We'll be right back with even more hot topics. I'm afraid to put the butt cream on my face. There's a controversial new movie about the Clintons called Special Relationship. It's been announced that Dennis Quaid will play President Bill Clinton and Julianne Moore will play Hillary. And a lot of people are wondering who's going to play everybody else. I mean, there's a lot of different players on this list.
Yeah,
especially.
Yeah.
You mean like Monica Lewinsky?
That's one.
Do you think of anybody?
I want to name that dare not speak his name.
I want to say something because the audience laughs, and you're entitled to laugh. I know Monica a little bit. I did the only big interview that Monica did. She was 24 when she was involved with Bill Clinton. She's 35 now. She's gone to the London School of Economics. She's gotten a master's degree. She is the only one who's not allowed to move on somehow. She's still, it's very hard for her to get a job. Hillary Clinton, Secretary of State, Bill Clinton's traveling all around the world. Monica Lewinsky, in the minds of most people, is in one place. And I think it's unfortunate. I think we should allow her to move on and have a life. And now this movie's going to, Well,
who's going to play Carvel? Who's going to play Carvel? Who's going to play George Stephanopoulos?
Well, that's not as hard as...
Yul Brynner is dead, or he could play Carvel.
Yeah. But it's going to be quite an interesting array of people.
Sure. Yeah, that could play.
Because you have Linda Tripp as well.
We've seen other movies, where they played George Bush. Will Ferrell just did it on Broadway.
Right.
And we've seen movies in which Kennedy's been done before.
Somehow this came up.
Yeah. Well,
it'll be interesting. Do you know who's directing it, Phil?
I don't.
I think there's a girl that I used to work with, and she's a really great actress. Her name is Sarah Rue, and she was in Pearl Harbor, and I think she's this young kind of, girl, sexy, but, she could play Monica Lewinsky, so I'm putting in my hat for her.
Well, there's Chelsea to be played. There's a lot of folks to be played. Who's going to play Donna Brazile? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm black, she's black, we're women.
There you go.
There you go. That's all you need.
Queen Latifah's too young.
By that description, I could play Hillary Clinton.
You could. You could, but they got Julianne. And Barbara.
Yes, what?
You were telling us this Saturday is the end of an era.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Well, it is in a sense for me. The Folies Bergère has been playing, it's a huge girly show, with the gorgeous, we have a picture of it, with the gorgeous showgirls and so forth. And it's been playing now for 49 years in Las Vegas. And my father, Lou Walters, brought it to the Tropicana Hotel in Las Vegas. Christmas Eve in 1959, the Folies Bergère was a big thing in Paris. And now it's closing. Yeah. And it's the end of the kind of... We don't want to see the big girly shows anymore. We've gone beyond that. We see so much that this kind of a show, which was such an attraction, the gorgeous showgirls and so forth, it's over. it's an end of an era.
Also, you know, Las Vegas has changed so much. You know, it's more family-oriented, and, you know, it used to be where you took your teenage son with you and you'd take him to a show like the Folies Bergère, you know, just to sort of get him acclimated about the possibilities that were out there for him.
With something to be left for the imagination.
What happens to the showgirls?
Well, the showgirls will go and become other kinds of dancers.
Other kinds of girls.
You know? No, not other kinds of girls.
Oh, sorry.
They'll go into other shows.
Something else. Anyway.
Well, speaking of going into another show, we're going to come back, and we're coming back with a delicious Ray Liotta.